Alright, it's time for another Brewski. This one is a Crazy Brewski. And it is Crazy Brewski's Imperial Pils. Alright, now here's the quick story behind this. It's Christmas time. It was like December 19th or something. And I wanted to get some Christmassy beers, which are basically mostly winter warmers. And I was at the beer shop. There's one craft beer store that I will eventually do a review on, not a review on, but I'll do a tour because it's the best location in Pennsylvania, at least around where I live. They have like 400 plus different craft brews at any given time, and they're always changing, which is very cool. But anyway, I was in there and I was kind of in a rush, to be honest. I was late for something, and I had to pop in real quick, just want to grab one thing. And when I was in there, I walked past the aisle, and it's set up like a convenience store, only every shelf is filled with craft beer, which is amazing for a beer nut. But I saw this thing, this tag hanging off here. This tag says 15% alcohol by volume. They let you know. They don't let you forget about it because there's a huge friggin' tag on it. So I asked the guy, I'm walking past it, I'm like, what's the deal with that? He's like, wow, this stuff's, flying off the shelves. I got this, and I also got another one, Santa's Elf or something. I'll insert a picture right now. And that one ended up being pretty decent. That one was only $2.50 a bottle. Okay, and that was also a very high ABV. But this one at 15% was $4. So for $4, and you get a little oversized bottle here. This is 16.9 ounces. Very tempting. For $4, 15%, you gotta try it, right? Plus it's got a wacky looking Christmas character on there. It looks like a crazy elf. So I got it, and now we're gonna try it. So we don't need this 15% tag anymore. Crazy Brewski Imperial Pils. Now, this suggests that it is an Imperial Pilsner. However, some of the beer experts out there claim that this is not a Pilsner necessarily, that it is more of a European strong lager. So we will see. It's imported to South Carolina, but it's coming from Lithuania. Brewed and bottled by something in Lithuania. So that's where it's coming from. Using my new badass stiletto bottle opener to open this today. And it works great if I can keep it on the bottle. Ooh. That has got a effed up smell to it. Smells like there's a little bit of honey on the smell, a little bit of wheat, but it smells like rotten malts. Something's funky there. This one is going to be effed up. Cheers. Glug, 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 glug. Pours a beautiful color. Nice amber. Yeah, nice beautiful color. Nice white head on it, about a 1-finger head. Well, in the bottle it smelled funky. In the mug, you could barely smell it. Just smells sweet to me. So yeah, it's hard to tell, but it's leaving some rings there on the glass. Interesting. It has legs, as they say. All right, cheers. 15% from Europe, Lithuania. Oh. All right, number one, it is extremely boozy. Now, this can probably be what you might consider obvious. 15%, right? You got to taste that booze, but this is like really, it's really in your face booze. It's like, feels like I should be doing shots of this, not drinking out of a mug. Yeah. Straight up ethanol flavor. Yeah, very, very alcoholic. It's acidic. It's like, it's almost a little sour. It's very sweet though, at the same time, extremely sweet. It's like Dogfish Head's Worldwide Stout, only doesn't taste good, and it's more boozy. It's hard to explain. A lot of like the 15+% ABV beers that I've had before, I've had 4 of them, and they've all had that same, like, they're super sweet because you end up, putting a lot more sugars in the mash bill, and the higher the ABV, the less of those sugars get really, worked in and dissolved and stuff like that. They just tend to be sweeter. But I mean, this one's extremely sweet, but the flavor is not very pleasant. Let me try this again. Very, very warm, because of the alcohol. The carbonation is not all that bad. It's a little bit on the low side, obviously. Again, a very consistent thing is with the really extreme ABV beers, like anything 12% up, you get sweetness, and you get low carbonation. It's just inherent to the high alcohol content. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling warm in my chest. I'm feeling it in my throat. I'm already feeling this beer, like, all over. It's kicking in. I can't say this taste. It doesn't taste like a Pilsner. It doesn't necessarily taste like a, it doesn't really taste like any specific style of beer. It doesn't taste like a lager. Yeah, I don't know. It's classified as a strong lager, a European strong lager. Doesn't taste like a lager. Or, as the bottle suggests, a Pilsner. It does not taste like a Pilsner. It's weird. It doesn't fall into either one of those categories. I would say an Imperial something. Weird. I can't even really describe the specific flavor that I'm getting. It's like 90% alcohol and there's 10% flavor. It's sweet, but it's not anything specific. Like, I don't taste malt. I don't taste there's no hops here. It's really, really weird. If anything, it's a little bit of that corn flavor. Weird. Very weird. Yeah, it's certainly a novelty. I mean, by the bottle art and the fact it's 15%. I mean, for $4, I'll put it to you this way. For $4, any beer connoisseur should have a bottle or two. And you should probably be, aging it, cellaring the beer, as they say. Just to try it a couple years down the road. It's just cool for like a beer collection. I can definitely see some college kids getting 2 or 3 of these and calling it a night. It'll get the job done quite quickly, but not in a pleasant way though. It's just, for me, it's a little too sweet. I can't really pick out a specific flavor, and I'm being completely honest with you guys. I'm not going to make stuff up and say it tastes like this or that. I mean, it just, I don't know specifically what it tastes like. It tastes like, I mean, the closest thing I can describe it is it just kind of tastes like a super, super boozy, alcoholic, macro brew like any other lager. So, I mean, I'll say this, it's more of a lager than it is a Pilsner, but it doesn't really, because it's so sweet and so strong in the alcohol, it doesn't define itself as a lager that I know it. No, I'm feeling this, man. I'm feeling it already. What I was going to say is that it is a lager by flavor. Like the flavor tastes a little bit like a lager, way more than a Pilsner. But it's just so damn sweet and so damn boozy that it's hard to distinguish that lager flavor. It gets lost in there. I would say that the average person will not want to consume more than one of these. And by the time I get done with this, I'll probably be done with this before the review's over, but I mean, I'm feeling it. I am friggin' feeling it. It's not all that pleasant to drink, though. To be honest with you, it's not delicious. It's not refreshing. That's why people drink beer. Because either it's delicious or it's refreshing. Or both. This is neither. Well, okay, I'll say this. People drink beer because either they want to get drunk, it's delicious, and refreshing. This is not delicious or refreshing, so there's one reason why you'd want to drink this. You guessed it. Super, super sweet. Like disgustingly sweet. Like if you drank two of these, you'd probably puke just because it's so sweet. Yeah. That's it. Well, I'll tell you what. If you're looking to get drunk on the cheap, $4, one of these bottles, that'll do it. That'll do it for most people. Unless you're like a 400-pound lumberjack, you will be feeling something by the time you hit the bottom of that bottle. I'm right now just... So, yeah, that's that's the only reason I see anyone buying this. It's either the novelty, the fact that it's 15%, or the fact that you want to go spinning. Lithuanian. You Lithuanians, huh? Couple of party people. All right, so in all honesty, I feel like the video is getting pretty stupid right now. Obviously, you can see it works, right? Let me regain my composure here. I feel like this video is going awry. Hold on here. Okay, so the Crazy Brewski Imperial Pils at 15% is not very flavorful, not very tasty, but it certainly will get the job done. I think that if you're serious about your beer, like if you're one of these people who are like totally into craft beers and like you got to try all the styles of beer and you just want to rack up all these different flavors and companies under your belt and stuff, this is something you have to try. The novelty's there. What I really like about this is that it's super, super cheap. I honestly think at 15%, you can probably charge $15 or $20 a bottle. I mean, I see Dogfish Head 120 minute, get $20 a bottle max. So, I mean, for $4, they're still keeping it pretty cheap. But you're not getting a whole lot of flavor here. You're getting a crap load of sweetness and You know, it's just it. Overall, the flavor is not that great. I'll be honest, but the novelty is so high that I do recommend it. It's an experience. It's a once in a lifetime thing. If you happen to find this, it's going to be between $4 and $5. Pretty much anywhere you shop, I'd pick it up. But I don't get a bunch of them. Just get two. One for the experience and one to age. And about 3-4 years from now, you can try it again and see if it tastes any better. But you know, as you get it now, fresh, and this bottle is pretty damn fresh. It's not all that tasty, but right now, the room is moving, so it certainly works. Okay, I'm definitely gonna end the video here, even though you guys would be very interested in seeing the next 20 or 30 minutes of my life. I'm going to end it here and say that the Imperial Pills by Brewski Brewing, is that what it is? Crazy Brewski. Let's see I'm trying to find the brewer. Oh, that's right. I couldn't I couldn't pronounce the original thing. I'm going to try it right now. Here we go. Brewed and bottled by Brewski Berzia in Lithuania. Yeah. But it's imported in Ico Importers in South Carolina. Well, hot damn. I'm friggin' drunk. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoy the rest of your day. I'm going to bed, by the way. It's late here, so I did this knowing how high the ABV is. I knew I'd be going to bed right away. So I'm going to carefully shut my camera off, crawl into bed behind that door, and call it a night. I recommend this for, I know I'm repeating myself at this point, but I recommend this for beer connoisseurs. It's worth experience at least once. But it's definitely not something you could get all the time. It's a once-in-a-lifetime experience. So, that's all. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you have a great day. And I will see you soon. But I have to say at this point, please drink responsibly. Do not drink and drive. And that is a serious message. Even in this, inebriated state, I'm very serious about that. Please don't put anyone's life at risk. So, that's all. Hope you guys have a great day. I'll see you soon. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care.